What's going on, everyone? Tallen back here, and today we are getting a very quick update video because I have to leave the airport in 3 hours. Let's get this video translated right now. We finally have all of the information in terms of characters for the Android category. The new card's coming, and most of us were right, actually. We kind of called it. We are getting not a dual Dokkanfest, but we are basically getting an SSJ3 Goku and a Bardock, kind of similar situation. If you remember back in the days where we got the SSJ3 Angel Goku, who was the tech leader at the time, and then we got the Bardock, who was like an all-types leader. We officially have that, but with Android 17 and the Android 21 stuff. So without further ado, let's get into all the translations. Let's take a look at her essays and everything, because courtesy to Amai over on Twitter, actually, we have the essay animations, so we can take a look at those. And then I'm just going to give my general thoughts and opinions on it, and we're going to go from there. So let's get started. First off, we're going to start with a free-to-play Android 21. She will start off in her base form, and she Dokkan awakens into a TUR, and yeah, into a TUR because she's level 120, and that is going to get you her transformation state. If you take this TUR transformed state, you will be able to feed her into her STR one, and the reason you cannot just simply take the base form into one is because they're going to look different, they're going to have different names and everything like that. Again, we'll show that right here real quick. If you take a look, here is the base form, Android 21, and then here, notice the name is different, okay, Akuma and all that kind of stuff. It's very different in terms of names, so you cannot take this base form, Android 21, over here in the corner and feed her into the STR one if you happen to get her. So you keep that in mind when it comes to going about this, okay? Next, okay, so basically her leader skill in terms of, again, this is the int one, this is the free-to-play one, is Android category. We don't know what's in the Android category yet. I'll take a look here in a second, actually. Category, key plus 2, HP attack and defense up 50%. Okay, pretty common, right? You know, it's free-to-play unit, doesn't really matter. She does supreme damage, and she heals up your HP by 7% for every super attack. Pretty cool stuff. Next, for her passive, for the Android category, everyone, key plus 2, attack and defense up 30%. Well, she just made herself optimal right now on an Android category team. She is exactly like the Int Kale for the Tournament of Power category. If you ever farmed that Kale and that Khalifa was okay. You had to run a lot of units for in that category for her to be useful. You can't run her on any other team but the Power of Tournament. But the Int Kale, the free-to-play one, which was only an SSR after you finally awakened her and everything like that, she gave 30% attack and defense and key to all Tournament of Power category units. This Android is exactly the same, so she's going to be able to do that no problem. That's pretty cool right there. So automatically she puts herself right in the middle there in terms of support on that category. In terms of her links, pretty standard Android links, it seems. She's on the female category, so you can throw her onto the Peachy Peachy Girl category if you wanted to. Unfortunately, again, unless you're running more of a centric of Android 18 Android 18 cards on that category team, she's not really gonna be able to help in terms of her passive. So the healing could be nice. But again, I'm not really sure. She does have shocking speed, which is pretty cool. Big Bad Bosses, always really nice right there. And then Rebirth. So she does get the Rebirth link. Makes sense, right? She is although I guess I don't know what medals it actually takes for her to Dokkan Awaken. Let me take a look real quick here. Not showing me right now. Okay, so whenever that event information comes out, I'm not sure what medals again it takes. I would have thought originally maybe she does get Super Fierce Battle, but no. In terms, if I remember correctly, there is probably going to be a story event mode. You know, like we've had the Tournament of Power story event modes and the GT stuff and all that kind of fun stuff. So there's probably some medals from that allow her to awaken, because again, this is where you're gonna farm her, right? There's gonna be that Dragon Ball FighterZ collab little story event thing. This is probably where you farm the event, or that's definitely where you farm the character. And then obviously there seems there's gonna be some medals in there. So okay, so she gets Rebirth, and it is what it is. That's fine. Rebirth is kind of wasted on her because she already provides key and attack and defense to everybody, and so that's gonna be pretty nice right there. So anyways, that's a free-to-play unit. Really cool. All right, I'll definitely farm her up. Next is the STR one. This is, of course, the new card, and no, she is not a Dokkanfest exclusive. This surprised me, actually. I'm not gonna lie. V-Jump definitely fibbed there. I think they had a little bit of definitely fibbed, because I remember explicitly seeing in kanji and katakana Dokkanfest unit, and this was her picture, and I'm like, oh man, V-Jump just lied to us again. It's kind of like the Tech Broly all over again. They originally had it as like Super Tech or something like that, which is really funny. Again, a minor change there, but this was just like, no, this actually is a Dokkanfest unit, but nope, it's not really the case. So she does Dokkan Awaken, obviously, but she doesn't seem to be the Dokkanfest category. Again, she's a lot like the Super, or the Mass Saiyan. So yeah, so here she is. She's not a Dokkanfest exclusive. The 17 is supposed to be that. So anyway, let's go back into the stuff. So anyway, she is the Android category leader. So that was true. They were true about that. Key plus 3, HP attack and defense up 150%. Okay, so nice bad. Now, because she's not going to be a Dokkanfest exclusive, this means you can pull her on any banner, basically. So don't go hardcore for this girl. Just don't. I mean, I know a lot of people obviously go for Android 21 because of all that other stuff on the internet, but she's actually going to be on every banner, basically. If you go into an STR banner, she'll be there or anything like that. So, you know, it is what it is. Does immense damage. So that's pretty cool. She does immense damage, and she heals you up by 10% every time she super attacks. Pretty cool stuff. Her stats, I'm not going to lie, are a little low. I'm not going to lie there. All right. Anyway, going on. Her passive. So this is before her transformation state. Okay, so this is before that. Okay. So in terms of her before transformation state passive skill, gives herself key plus 3, attack and defense up 90%, and she will lower the attack and defense of the attacked enemy for 2 turns, okay? So basically, she kind of works like the Tech Wildo and a lot of other units that like will lower attack or lower attack and defense, but she has to attack them first to then lower attack and defense, but lowering defense doesn't matter. So basically, lowering attack by 20% for 2 turns. And then when certain conditions are met, you will be able to go to activate her transformation right there, okay? Now, for her transformation states, it's not going to be showing up right here, and I don't know exactly how to find it on here, but someone did send me send me the picture of her passive skill in Japanese. So let me go find that real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I found the pictures of the Japanese right here. Here is her passive skill when transformed, okay? If you notice up here, this is her before then and everything. That's her int form, actually. But nonetheless, her passive skill when it comes to her transform state. So this is after she gets to transformation state. And from what I hear, it's going to be 4 turns in order for her to get... you have to go past 4 turns, and your HP has to be 50% or below. Man, we're reaching LR Vegito and Gogeta territories here, folks. Man, you're never going to see her transformed half the time. I mean, granted, unless the team's really weak, and you're always getting below that, but that's the Super Battle Road. 4 turns isn't bad, and again, I wish the LR Gogeta and Vegito had 4 turns at 50%, because that's a lot. That's definitely more doable. This, I don't know, interesting to see. But anyway, her passive skill at the beginning of the turn, key plus 3, attack and defense up 130%, heals you by 13% at the beginning of the turn, and when you super attack, so at the time of super attacking, not when you just do normal attacks, but at the time of super attacking, you will guard against all enemies. There was some kind of rumor or something like that saying that she was going to counter. That's not the case. According to this kanji, this passive right here, unless it has changed within the next 24 hours, she will guard against all enemies, okay? So basically Janemba status, essentially, okay? But other than that, that's her passive skill. And then when she super attacks her, you will lower the attack and defense of the enemy, okay? So when she transforms, it's technically like she's absorbing cell, I think is what it's technically called. She eats cell, essentially. So again, it's going to be below 50% HP, and you have to pass 4 turns in order for it to happen, okay? 4 turns, again, won't be too bad, but 50%, depending on how the team works, that could be a little bit of a challenge. We'll have to wait and see when it comes to that, okay? So anyway, let's go back to this. Other than that, her links are pretty standard. She is in the all-female category. Man, what is it with GT18 not getting into that category? Jinjo Ningen, Taipu, I don't know what that is really, but she heals up 5%. Let's see, attack and defense up 20%. Oh, Fear and Faith. She got Fear and Faith, so she's gonna fit well on an STR team. That's not bad. Big Bad Bosses definitely is gonna work there, and then Fierce Battle. So she's gonna actually fit really well in an extreme STR unit. I wouldn't necessarily say she's I don't know if she's technically optimal. I think she technically would be, actually, because she not only she's self-sufficient for herself, but in terms of other than that, I'm not really sure. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, she's a great unit, really good unit. I wouldn't say obviously top tier or anything, but hey, very good card, very powerful. The transformation, at least it's not a percent, you know, like saying, oh, you get like a 30% chance or something like that. I could be wrong actually on that. Let me go check that real quick, actually. Okay, guys, so I double-checked over on Mai's Twitter, because, again, I'm going to show you the essays here in a second. But, 21 transformation mechanic. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This is, oh, man. Okay, I originally thought 50% below HP and 4 turns was okay. No, it's also now a 30% chance to get cell, or to eat cell and then transform. Oh man, this is, oh man, because you have to be at the time that she appears after 4 turns. You have to be below 50% health at that time, and you didn't get a 30% chance. The nice thing, at least, and this is the same, it's almost like Turtles almost. Turtles is like 80% below HP, and it's like a 25% chance. People will then say, well, what about Vegeta SSB Evolution? He's just simply 4 turns and a 30% chance. He's still got a good chance to transform. He transforms for me all the time, honestly. But, oh man. Okay, so with that being said, Android 21 is, in order to get her transformation to activate, 4 turns have to pass, 50% below HP, and you didn't get a 30% chance for it to even happen. So it's not just automatic there, it's a 30% chance. Whew. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll put a poll up as well. What do you think about a transformation mechanic? Not good? Good? Let me know. That's definitely interesting. So anyway, let's go on to the next card, and it is a Super 7 or Super 16. Android 16 is here. He gets the dunk just like in Fighters. It's pretty awesome for his essay. But anyway, it's Super Tech types, Key +2, HP attack and defense up 90%. Greatly raises his defense for 1 turn, and he does supreme damage. So pretty cool stuff right there. He is a TUR. Yeah, he's a TUR. So he's from the banner. Just the basic links in terms of a Jinzo Ningen, the androids and all that kind of stuff. He does get Fierce Battle. I don't know how much this is really going to help him, but that is what it is. His passive is interesting. His own attack and defense go up 80%. Okay, so right here, Jibun no attack and defense up 80%. And for on the team, okay, so you're obviously going to have him on an Android team most likely, right? So, but when you are, depending on the amount of characters on the team that are in the category, the Jinzo Ningen category, okay, then for everyone that is on there, your defense goes up an extra 30% for a total of 90%. Okay, so basically, if you throw him onto an all Android team, he automatically gets an extra 90% up in the defense right there. So he's gonna be a great blocker. If you throw him onto a Super Tech team with no Androids on there, or no one that is in the Android category, he's not gonna get that defensive buff. Okay, so bottom line, run this guy on an Android category team, and you're good to go. He gets a pretty good defensive buff right there. And he has a high chance to guard against all enemies. This is a high kanji right there. So it's a high chance for him to guard against all enemies. That's pretty cool. All right, so he's definitely a blocker. He could be pretty decent. Again, he's gonna be on all categories, or all not all categories. He's gonna be on all banners and everything. So don't chase him, honestly. But yeah, he'll show up probably for you. And then the last, and certainly not least, is the Super Physical Android 17 Ranger Edition. Now, this guy does have a farmable super attack now, so hopefully that event does come back and you can farm up a super attack. But nonetheless, he is the Jinzo Ningen category, Key +3, HP and attack up 170%. And defense up 130%, and on top of that, all super physical types, Key +3, HP attack, and defense up 90%. This guy is literally LR Gogeta, but it's only for super physicals in terms of that secondary passive, and it's for an Android category, obviously. Other than that, it's literally the same in terms of that category. His super attack is immense damage, and he lowers the enemy's attack and defense, which is great for Super Battle Road and things like that. In terms of Dokkan events, though, not so much because, well, a lot of enemies can't have their attack or defense lowered, sealed, and all that fun stuff, okay? So that's pretty cool. I've actually seen his TUR, or his SSR form. That's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. All right. Anyway, so then his passive skill at the time of doing a super attack up 120%. And he gives +3 key to all allies. It doesn't matter who. You can throw him onto super physical if you want to. He will still give everyone +3 key if he super attacks. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, there's no comma in it, so yeah, it should be fine. Key +3 to all allies. Defense up 60%. So he's a support unit on top of that. So his own attack will go up 120%. He will give +3 key and defense 60% to all allies. And when your HP is 77% or below, you will mitigate damage by 40%. Whew, wow, that's pretty beast of a passive, I'm not gonna lie. The only downside is that he doesn't really fit on a super physical team. He is meant for an Android team or a power category team. Those two are gonna be great. Super physical, I don't see him being used much simply because it's more of a sand focus, prepared for battle, a few shocking speed units here and there. If you do have more shocking speed units, then great, but it's more of a fusion and prepare for battle teams. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't even know if I'm going to pull for these guys. So 17, I might throw a few stones at, but nothing crazy or anything. Anyway, so in terms of his category, or in terms of his links and everything like that, he's got shocking speed. He's got turn into power, because obviously that's where he's from. He got super fierce battle. He has a few of the Android links. So again, that's why I'm kind of saying he's not going to be the best on super physical, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, let's go take a look at the super attacks real quick, courtesy of Mai over here. Here's Android 21's transformation real quick. Okay, not bad, not bad. So remember, in order, so you can even see Mai here tweeting about it, essentially, that, yeah, after 4 turns with 50% HP, 30% a chance to eat cell. So, yeah, that's something right there. So anyway, so let's go into all the super attacks. Let's start with Android 21 right here. All right, so here's the super attack. Oh, 16's even going below. I can't do anything about it. So you're going to see part of 16's below, but we'll get some volume in there, so. Not bad. Oh, he does a thing to Jiren. That's so cool. Nice. And he survives it, of course. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Better in the anime, but nonetheless. Alright, so here is 16's. I like the little fighters logo that they have in there, so that's pretty cool. Boom, boom. It's literally his base combo in fighters. I love it. It's still cooler in fighters, but nonetheless. Hell's cannon. I love it. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. If I think about it, I wonder if his super strike card can allow you to farm it. I know that's extreme, but I wonder if you can actually farm this guy. That's actually pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. All right, here is Android 21 non-transformed. Okay, so this is gonna be here super attack non-transformed here. In terms of transformation, she's obviously transformed already. Eats a donut, throws it away, and then finger blast. That's pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so let's go down to her transformation super attack here. So this is when she absorbs cell, assuming you can get it. Alrighty. Ooh. Oh, she goes all self-destruct on you. Okay. Kind of cool, kind of cool. All right, let's see what her free-to-play one does real quick, and then we're just going to end the video here. Alrighty, come on. Show something good. So again, this is how you're going to farm up her super attack if you pull the STR one. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I like this SA animation more than her transformed STR one. That whole, because it's iconic in the game when you play fighters. If you get the air combo, and then she just comes down and she's like, "Hey, bam!" right into your face. So that's pretty cool right there. So, all right, guys. So there are all the cards. I'll even refresh real quick. Yeah, that's pretty much everyone. Let's check out the categories real quick before we head out. We have the Android category here. All right, so Cell's in here. All the Androids, Cell Juniors, STR Perfect Cell, Tech Cell, the GT Cell's even in here, the supports, Androids 19, 17, Super 17 finally gets his category in here. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty much all Androids, yeah. All right, at least they didn't jiff us on this one. So yeah, all right, pretty cool. So there you go, guys. Honestly, I'll throw a few stones at it, but I'm not going too crazy. As much as I love that 17 leader and everything like that, or just that card in general, I don't see myself really running the Android category. And especially since 21 is not a Dokkanfest exclusive now, yeah, you can get her on pretty much any banner. So that's definitely something right there. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Are you guys going to go pull for her? Are you not? You know, there's always something that we can get in the middle of the month or at next month or something like that. We'll have to wait and see. So other than that, guys, that's basically me for the video. So let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. Until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one. And do not forget that I am now currently flying out to Australia in about 2 hours. So I have videos scheduled for the entire week. They won't be covering the Android stuff, obviously, by the time this releases tomorrow at 5 p.m. Japan time. So when I get back from vacation on Friday, I will then start doing the Dokkan events and all that fun stuff, the card, all that stuff, okay? So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for stopping by again. Until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.